his injuries on June 17, 2009. This arrest is a culmination of several years of tireless investigation by Pocatello Police Department detectives, including the last several months of focused investigation which uncovered several new leads. Several witnesses have bravely come forward with critical information in this case, and I ask that any others who have information relevant to this case come forward and share that information with us. I hope that this arrest can finally bring some closure for the Red Elk family who have had to endure the tragedy of losing a loved one. There are several agencies that I would like to acknowledge and thank for their assistance in bringing this case to a close. Most recently, the Bannock County Prosecutor's Office, who have worked hand in hand with us to get the charges filed, and U.S. Marshal Service, both in Pocatello and in Boise, have assisted us with the arrest, and the Fort Hall Police Department. We have also worked very closely in all of our cold cases, including this one, with the Bannock County Sheriff's Office, Chubbuck Police Department, and the Idaho State Police, all who have assisted us with those cases. So with that, I will end that statement. I don't know that there is a whole lot of questions that we can answer for you in regards to this investigation, because it still is an active investigation. We have detectives that are currently in Boise, and we'll be traveling back for further follow-up. So that's where we're at. If you have some questions, I'll let you ask them, but I'm not going to tell you that we're going to answer them. So we'll start right here and just go around.
Can you just spell the name of the person you arrested, please?
Martin, M-A-R-T-I-N, Edmo, E-D-M-O Ish, I-S-H.
Is there like a dash there, or is it all one?
That's three names.
Okay.
Did you get a tip? How did you find Martin Edmo Ish?
Well, how did we find him?
Like, did somebody call in a tip? Give
No,
him a tip?
I think he has been a person of interest in this investigation for quite some time.
He has.
Ish was just recently released from prison, wasn't he, in the last month? Is that why the city acted now? Did
I
that play
don't
any
know.
role?
I couldn't tell you that. That's not why we acted.
Was Ish interviewed in the initial investigation in 2009?
He has been interviewed prior to today, yes.
Are there likely to be any other arrests?
Not that I know of at this time. Right.
And how did you locate Ish again?
I think we've always known where he's been.
So you kind of.
I think so, yeah. I think they've kind of tracked him over the years.
This is a relief, I'm sure, for the family, but for you guys as well. This has to be rewarding to be able to call the family and say, hey, we made an arrest.
I personally, I think that's what it's all about. I truly can't tell you how proud I am of this department. That's from the bottom to the top of the people that have worked on this case. These cases just don't turn over overnight. It was done right in the beginning in 2009. Sometimes you just don't have those leads to clear the case. And these are detectives, our patrolmen, senior staff. None of those people have ever given up on any of these cases. And I mean, we have several cold cases that to be able to sit here in front of you and say that we have cleared 2 cold cases in the last 6 months is unbelievable. I've sat for 30 years and watched some of these cold cases that we haven't been able to clear, and these guys have done a tremendous job. I'm very proud to tell you that I am a part of this department and what they do every single day.
Did any new information come out subsequent to Channel 6 did sort of a recap of the cold case earlier?
But those things keep it fresh in everybody's mind.
Yeah.
I mean, these cold cases, part of the difference is they're fresh in our minds every day, and they're fresh in detectives' minds every hour. They go home at night with cases that it's not a regular job. It never leaves you. So when they're at home, they're thinking about it. But when we have the opportunity to use the media in those cases, and they do those stories, it does refresh it for the community and Idaho, and sometimes that's all it takes is that one person going, Yeah, I knew about this and probably should have said something.
Is Ish in custody in Boise?
He is
Ada
in
County?
custody, and I think they took him to Ada County. He is in
Ada County.
Boise.
And he'll be transported back here?
At some point, yes.
Sooner or later, he has to come back to Pocatello, yes.
When's his first appearance?
It's not set yet.
Not set yet.
What will his first appearance be? Sir, will it be, just like here, an arraignment? Will they step on there? Will it be an appearance to be transported to Bannock County?
Well, I'm not sure what exactly will happen in Ada County, but the first appearance in Bannock County would be just like any other felony first appearance, where the suspect or defendant's informed of the charges, bond is considered, those types of things.
Okay, will they do that in Ada County as well, or you're not sure?
Well, I'm not sure what the protocol is up there. All I can speak to is Bannock County.
He was arrested on a Bannock County warrant for first-degree murder.
And not being held in Ada for anything?
I couldn't tell you if there's any charges there or not. I don't think.
Thank you. Is Martin Ish the father of Anthony Ish?
I have no idea. Don't know anything about the family.
You said that this is an active investigation, that you've received recently tips that have led you to this arrest, to be able to make this arrest, but you're still asking for information?
We'll take any information that anybody has in regards to this cold case or any other cold case we have. This may bring more people forward.
Is that at the 6121 number?
That'll work. Or 6100, either one of those numbers.
Does Mr. Ish have prior convictions for violent crimes?
I don't know what his history is. You would have to check that.
Martin And I may have missed this, but there was a reward given out by Pocatello Police, I think it was $5,000. Was that rewarded to anybody?
No.
Do you know at this point, do you believe that Ish acted alone?
I couldn't tell you that. That would be part of the investigation that they're still working on, so I don't know that we want to comment on that at this point. Ask that you respect the privacy of the family for now. Let them get through this. I think this is a lot to digest today. We just made contact with them this morning, correct? So I would ask that you please.
You contacted the family prior to contacting the media?
Yes.
With the.
Yes, absolutely.
Hold on. Just update that. Wait a second. Hey, Scott?
Yes,
This
sir.
is the second cold case you guys have solved. I mean, well, how's that, I guess Terry, it's your crew. It's doing it. Just you want to comment on that, and that's got to be pretty good for the department's morale and everything.
I just think the teamwork of the detective division, the Pocatello Police Department, and those other law enforcement agencies, what a neat thing to be able to work close together and to bring these things together when it happens. The Nori Jones case, this case, we've got other cold cases we're working on, and I just think they did a tremendous job, and I'm just proud of my guys, the Pocatello Police Department, other agencies. It's a team effort, and without everybody stepping in, it'd be very difficult to solve these type of cases.
The way I understand it is, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you guys have wanted to file charges in the past. With Steve being the prosecutor, how has that helped the situation? Because I think you guys in the past have wanted to file charges.
I think we've always had a good relationship with the prosecutor's office, always. On this case in particular, there was tons and tons and tons of work that had to be digested and then presented and put together, and they did a tremendous job on I think presenting the case to the prosecutor, being able to show them what they've done, what they've had, and get them to that point of saying, yeah, here we go. We can charge this and run it in front of a judge and get it done that way. That's my take on it.
Steve, do you have anything to say?
No, that's fair observation. The police department, basically put together a really effective outline of what they had. And then we took that information to our office and poured through it, and then after a lot of discussion between our office and PPD, decided that there was enough to go with.
I missed, what's Ish's age and address for city?
I think he's living in Boise right now.
And I think his date of birth is actually 5/23/57.
Yeah, so what would that make him?
About 55,
8.
58,
58 of
57, 57, 58.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of the accused?
I don't know, do you? I don't.
I think there's some media file footage. I don't know that we have a picture unless the captain knows.
If you go to Idaho Cold Case, there's several pictures of them in there.
Okay.
There's some good pictures in there, so if you go there, you'll be able to find those.
Of Ish?
Yes. No, of Red Elk.
Do you have a
The
mugshot of
accused of
Ish?
it.
Yeah, she's there. That, the sheriff's
The
office may
sheriff's
have
up
that.
there, they should have some
That
booking
would be
photos.
the Ada County Sheriff?
No, I think Bannock County probably has it.
Okay.
I think he's been incarcerated here, I think. If not, and that doesn't work for you, get a hold of Ian, and we'll see what we can find for you. I didn't even think about that, so.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else? Please, please, please be respectful of the family, please. Let them deal with this. I'm sure if they want to talk to the media, they'll be happy to contact you, but at this point, if you would just kind of respect their privacy unless they contact you. We certainly appreciate what you guys have done for us in regards to these cold cases. I know that you like the information quick and fast and want to get it before anybody else, but these cases are tough. It's the only true thing from TV that I'll bring to you is the first 48 hours of a homicide investigation. That's true. If you don't get it done there, it's pretty tough to get it done quickly. These guys haven't quit. It's taken several years to get it done, and we're pleased of the outcome at this point. There's still a lot of work to do, both prosecution-wise and follow-up wise, and we will continue to dedicate our time to it to get it done right. Thank you.
Thank you.